Hello explorers, good to see you all again. Join me today as we take a walking tour through the Bugis district. We're now coming out of Bugis MRT station on the east to west line. Let's visit the original Bugis street first. Once we exit the station, we'll turn right. We can follow the signs on top: Bugis Junction, Exit C. We can keep right and walk towards Exit C to take the escalator up to street level. Bugis was named after the seafaring traders and sailors from Sulawesi, Indonesia. In 1820, around 500 Bugis people came to Singapore after armed clashes with the Dutch. The Bugis were known for their maritime skills, trading spices, textiles, and other goods across the Malay archipelago. Across the road, presently known as the new Bugis Street, formerly Albert Street, has been developed into a shopping location for clothes and souvenirs. Let's walk straight ahead and turn left into the Bugis Junction shopping mall. We are now essentially walking along the original Bugis Street, located within the Bugis Junction shopping mall. The shop houses on the left have been demolished to make way for the shopping mall. While on the right, several of the shop houses were conserved and incorporated into the mall. Here on the right, you can see the wall tiles of a ship and the logo on top of the shopping mall, linking the area to the historic seafarers. From 1950s to the mid-1980s, Bugis Street, now this open square, was renowned for its nightlife and gathering of prostitutes, transvestites and transsexuals, a phenomenon that made it one of Singapore's most notorious attractions for foreign visitors. It was around this fountain area where a public toilet stood before the redevelopment. Drunken Caucasian sailors would climb onto the toilet roof and perform the infamous "the dance of the flaming arseholes" with a flaming roll of paper stuck in their buttocks. You can catch a snippet of the red light district, filmed along Bugis Street, in the 1979 movie St. Jack, directed by Peter Bogdanovich. Let's walk towards the right into Hylam Street. Named after the Hainanese community who originally settled here. The street was popular for the Hainanese-run coffee shops, small eateries, and household shops. From the late 1800s up to the 1940s, many Japanese immigrants settled in Middle Road, Malabar Street, and nearby Bugis, hence the area became known as Little Japan. Before World War II, this area had a high proportion of Japanese prostitutes, known as karaoke-san. At its peak, there were more than 500 karaoke-san and 100 brothels concentrated within the area. By early 1920s, a group of Japanese diplomats, businessmen, and religious leaders worked to shut down the Japanese brothel district. Roughly half of the karaoke-san were repatriated back to Japan. As we walked through Bugis Junction, the glass roof constructed over the preserved alignments of Hylam Street, Malay Street, and Malabar Street, converting them into a shopping arcade. Standing on Malay Street, we can see the original pastel-colored facades, windows, and decorative plasterwork carefully preserved along the retail frontages. Next, we come to Malabar Street. This area was closely linked with the Malabar Muslim community from Kerala in India. The street had spice shops, small stalls, and eateries serving Indian Muslim dishes, with Japanese-run shops and lodging houses spilled over, supporting the nightlife trade nearby. As we walk through Bugis Junction today, remember, beneath the glass canopy arcades, you are actually walking along streets that once bustled with hawkers, traders, and communities. These preserved shophouses are living reminders of the Bugis district's colorful past. Now let's head back to the traffic crossing to the new Bugis Street. The new Bugis Street has been redeveloped into a vibrant, bustling, and budget-friendly hub, spread into multi-levels, where you can find affordable shopping and diverse street food. There are hundreds of budget shops selling souvenirs, fashion, accessories, and providing beauty services. Let's turn right into Art Lane, a back alley decorated with wall murals and occasional pop-up events. Here, you can also see the 1920s to 30s built shophouses with the unique spiral fire escape staircases at the rear to comply with the municipal building laws. The new Bugis Street used to be an open-air one-level street. After renovation and upgrading was done in 2023. It has since been converted into 3 levels of enclosed air-conditioned shopping space. On the second level, the shops are predominantly focused on streetwear, women's fashion, and accessories. The third level has a large area dedicated to ladies' beauty services, like manicure, pedicure, and eyebrow shaping. Back on level 1, you'll find an array of street food offering of Asian snacks and local delights. Let's continue our walk to the other end. Across the road, we can see Albert Center, which incorporates a market and food center. Albert Center is a popular hawker complex in Singapore. The upper levels feature a wide variety of affordable hawker stalls and food options such as chicken rice, char kway teow, and Asian options, such as Vietnamese and Thai snacks. Other stalls include Chinese cuisines, traditional local foods such as nasi lemak. On the other end of the hawker center are the Muslim halal stalls, where you will find nasi biryani, satay, and mutton herbal soup known as soup kaming. Exiting the hawker center at the far end, let's turn left and head for the next attraction. Here you can find a host of street vendors selling flowers and prayer offerings. A short 5 minutes walk from Albert Center, along Waterloo Street, to our right is the Kwan Im Temple. The temple, started in 1884, is of significance to the Buddhist community among Chinese Singaporeans, and is believed to bring worshippers good luck after praying to the Kuan Yin, also known as the Goddess of Mercy. The temple was renovated in 1895, and in 1980, it went through a major expansion and renovation. The 1980 expansion, when completed, stands on an area of 1,500 square meters, almost double the size of the original temple. The temple is also involved in charity work, contributing to several health and educational organizations. On the left of the Kwan Im Temple stands the Hindu Sri Krishnan Temple. Built in 1870, Sri Krishnan Temple is one of Singapore's oldest temples and is the only South Indian temple in Singapore dedicated to Krishna and his consort Rukmini. The temple was built over time, in the classical Dravidian architectural style, with the full compound spanning 1,008 square meters and its vimana, or the tallest point of the temple, decorated with statues of deities, as well as with designs in copper and gold plating. The Sri Krishnan Temple and the nearby Kwan Im Temple are known for having evolved a social practice termed cross-worshipping, where many devotees of either temple also worship at the other. This practice is commonly seen as a microcosm of Singapore's multi-religious society. I hope you enjoyed the walking tour and have a better historical insight of the Bugis area. Please like, share and subscribe for further videos on exploring Singapore. Goodbye and see you soon in the next video.